From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. Andres Borregalis ready to get us started. And we're off from Foxborough. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run for the first time with a rookie from FAU. He's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Nix from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And they get this down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Once more, it's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Counter play, Brown. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Five. Crazy.
To the air on first down. May. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Broncos corral it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On first down, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's taken down at the 30.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Buying some time right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Going on 4th. Here's Nix. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight. The numbers were up. And then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 13-0 lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
pass to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Going play action. May throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
May trying to get here on second. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This our last play of the quarter.
Crazy. What's that? Hey, what's that?
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. All right, 3rd and 15 now following that delay a game.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
3rd and long for him here. He beams one, deep right side. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. So we're through one. Our score, 14-0. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. Attack. He's still going. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Nix. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. New set of downs for him from the 31. Nix now on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Woodson. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Five. Now here goes that. It was crazy. Crazy.
Here's May on a 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
All set now, 1st and 10. May now. Setting up the screen with Henderson. Gets to space right side. And finally he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
What's that?
From the gun, it gets to Brown. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Hey, come out with me. What's that?
Henderson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brown with a return here. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Nix. Catch made over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Nix to throw again. Chased out to his right. Brought in right side. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Still to go here. This is second down. They'll throw again. Nix. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Fails to find his running back. And that'll bring up second down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Once more, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be third and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you're throwing the coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Gets a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards out the catch. That is a job well done.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Here we go, start. Lady, what's up? 5.
First down, May. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Crazy. Lady, what's
Quick throw completed by May. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots earn the chance to tie before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brown with a return here. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Hey, keep it rolling. Yes, sir. 5. Ready, what's up? You there. Crazy.
Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. May off the play fake. It's complete. Kyle Williams. Down the left sideline he goes. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third and goal, they need 3 yards here.
Hey, here we go, throw.
Henderson. And he's going to make it in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
One after is good by Roy Gallis. And the Patriots tie this game at 21. they're tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. Brown with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. The question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Hits his running back. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Oh.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Knicks cook out wide, complete. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Knicks. On the move, headed right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Harvey. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Big play here, tie game, and here comes 4th and goal. Looking to throw. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, boys. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
May on 1st and 10. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. He pick up at 17. And that's a New England first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Five.
First down throw for May. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
You can throw. Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Off the play action. May. Is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to be down by contact. So now our attention turns to the flag on the play. So they'll decline this and take the result. First down from the 42.
Crazy, crazy.
Throwing again, it's May. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's May. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, what's that?
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Patriots cut it to 1 late in the 3rd.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots tie us up 28-all. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brown with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
Hey, Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Nix with it on first. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Now they send their back in motion right. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Round front, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap to Nix. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nix from the gun. It is caught left side. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offenses in rhythm.
It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a fourth quarter lead.
Touchdown, Denver.
So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw in underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that? 5.
From the gun, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd down.
They give now to Henderson. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. He's back to throw. All in left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots losing by 7. Second down now, 7 to go. On the draw, this is Henderson. And he cuts it back right. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Brown with a return here. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. Throw left side, complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that will go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
To throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Searching for Kyle Williams that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
What's that? Crazy, what's that? Five. Crazy.
Back to throw. That throw behind his intended target.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this winds up being an excellent play throw from deep in their own territory, off approaching that 30-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Setting up to pass. It's his running back. And he gets out of bounds, but just 8 yards. They needed more.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hey, let's punch it in. Great job. We're good. Hey, it was crazy. Hey, now, here.
May off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it deep downfield. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
A 55-yard attempt.
The game resting on this try from Andres Borregales. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. This one's off the mark. It's going to wind up short and too far right. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Brown with a return here. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Motion Brown right. First throw of overtime. Getting out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short. Working quickly here.
3rd and inches.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Once more, it's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's the long back on the handoff. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Drops it down, Harvey. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Trying to extend this overtime drive. They only need 1 yard. This is 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Caught by his back. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Broncos pull in front. Now we'll see them try the point after. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Here goes throw. Hey, what's that? 30.
Now it's his turn in overtime. He's got a man left. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. First and 10 now from the 46. Running this one left. Great run here. He's across the 35. And he's He's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
And off headed left, Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here's made in the air. Cut out left. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Time run here for May. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
Well, good luck sneaking a drive by this defense on 3rd down, Kate. A quicker little run may have brought them a chance to get the first down, but with that delay, this defense was all over it.
Biggest play of OT, the offense is going for it. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this 4th down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, and with that, we'll sign off from New England.